everybody, here's the deal. I am on my way over to SavageCom.entertainment because I fell in love with Kimberly Michael and I want to. Alright everybody, here's the deal. I am on my way over to SavageCom.entertainment because I fell in love with Kimberly Michael and I want to follow all of her videos. By the way, she's me, I'm her. So follow me over there, SavageCom.entertainment. Look me up, In Love with Kimberly Michael, so you can fall in love with me too. I'm a woman, so I'm speaking from a woman's perspective. Around screaming that they're healed from their trauma, which is the whole point of the show is women and accountability and women and accountability. I can hold myself accountable. Welcome to the show, In Love with Kimberly Michael. Thanks for showing up to SavageCom.entertainment. If you're here, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and share the shit out of the show. So I'm kind of living out in the country and I'm on my phone. And I just moved, and so I don't have they don't have Wi-Fi service. I have to get a hotspot or something. I don't even know what any of that is. So anyway, there may be some technical difficulties tonight on my part, you guys. So, but I can't see any of the chat. I can't see what's going on, just FYI. Okay, wait, I'm gonna hit this button and see if I can then see chat. So I guess I can see chat. No, I can't. I can't see chat. So I'm sorry, guys. I can't see the chat. And now I got to get back to where I was, which I have no idea how. So I'll check in a few minutes, but thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it. For those of you that are coming on, I'm hoping to have, I mean, not so much a guest, but a guest, you know, I'm hoping. I haven't, I sent the link and I'm hoping that he comes on. Yes, hit the like button. Absolutely. No, again, it doesn't matter if you subscribe to us. Every time you come on, if you get booted off and you come back, like it again, right? Like, can they do that? Just like the shit out of the show and share the shit out of the show and subscribe and tell everybody else to subscribe as well too. So if I look at the comments, then I can't, hey, Seven. If I look at the comments, then I can't see myself. So there's that. The amazing Kimberly Michael, the amazing Seven Savante, one of my loyal and devoted friends and followers, who I'm so grateful for. So grateful. One of the amazing men that I've met along my journey, who's just dope as fuck. So I've been having a conversation with someone and about femininity in women. But and I mentioned this on my last show actually, because this show is whether this guy comes on or not, the invite is definitely out there and hopefully he does show up. But I still want to have this conversation. It just might go somewhere else too. But we were having a conversation and he commented on me being feminine. And I was like, all like feeling myself about it because, you know, as y'all know, I'm very transparent about the fact that I worked very hard on myself and my healing and my behaviors to become this woman. Like I created this woman, and to be acknowledged, because I don't think that a lot of women are acknowledged. You know, when you see a woman that's really feminine, because it is a rarity. Like me, maybe I'm somewhat shocked sometimes because I can see it too. I can see it in a woman and feel it in a woman. So, but to be acknowledged is, it's a beautiful thing. And so we've had a couple of conversations, but I was around this gentleman for a couple of days, and hey, Silky, hey. And he spoke to other men about my femininity. I mean, I'm being honest, I was really in my fucking feelings about it. Like, okay, well, thank you. Like, it's just dope. So anyway, we've been having these conversations about it, because, I think there's a lot of women that truly do want to be this feminine creature. But they just, you know, they don't practice. They don't take the time to really out to practice the femininity and practice behaviors and, learn what you really need to be to create the woman that you want. And listen, I'm not suggesting that any of us create a robot or a clone to any other person. I sat down with my broker's boss today and another agent and an assistant property manager at lunch. And I've been at this company for 3 years, but other than in a couple of meetings with him and on the phone with him, he's never interacted with me at all. He's very young, blonde hair, blue eyed, has a ton of kids, 5 or 6 or 7 of them, like under, 10. And, I was talking, and again, unashamed. And, he was like, wow, Kim, who knew that you were, like that, like this, you know what I'm saying? Now, he wasn't saying anything one way, but it's just, my point is that, I decided who I wanted to be as a woman. I made that choice for myself. I decided how I wanted to believe in love. I decided how I wanted to move. I chose how I choose to submit and to a man, and I have chosen the behaviors and to be in space with men and to talk to men and to listen to men and be receptive to them and be teachable. I have worked on those things. I have actively pursued, like, okay, I like that about this woman, or I like what that man is saying about the type of woman that he would enjoy or embrace, right? Like, I've had these conversations, and they're dope ass conversations to have, and I don't think we have enough of them, and this is one of the ones I don't think we have enough in. We always talk about, I said this last time too, about the masculinity in women, and I speak on it too, about I think it's toxic. I think that's toxic masculinity. I think that's where that should come from, and that's what I believe that it mean. All this other shit, no, it's when a woman's carrying so much masculine energy, it becomes a toxic feature or characteristic of hers. Characteristic. Because we're not really intended to carry that. So but anywho, I just tonight I want to say it a different way. Even it's the same conversation, I'll admit to that, but I want to say it in a different way. I want to say that I want to talk about women lacking in that femininity. I want to talk about the feminine side. I want to say femininity and stop using the word masculine in relationship to us, because we already are. And then we speak about that we are, and then we speak about how other women are. So I think there are a lot of women who really, truly, the things they're saying, they believe that they really, truly believe that they're gonna, submit and be submissive and show up in this whole, feminine thing. And but they don't. And I'm curious to this person's insight as well too. And everybody knows that anybody can come on, right? 7. I don't know what you're doing this evening, but you know, you can come on the show. And so anyway, I want to have the conversation. I really, 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 really want to have the conversation. I really would love to have a man having the conversation with me because I want to speak on it. I want to see what you think about it. How often do you run across it? You know, what it looks like for you. What it doesn't look like for you. I want to know how you feel about running across a feminine woman. You know, I think that women should see, you know, a man's reaction to that type of woman. Hey, K Boogie. Hey. Thanks everybody for showing up. Subscribe, like, share the shit out of the show. You know the routine. I know we already did that, but if you're just popping on, if you've been on 100 times or one time, just you still got to hit like. It's necessary. So I don't make the rules. I just try to abide by them. So I'm not drinking wine. I'm still drinking beer, but the whole bottle thing was, I wasn't feeling it tonight. I was feeling pink and one shouldery and girly. I got a haircut and, you know, I'm in my feelings about it. So anyway, I really do really think it's important that we have this conversation. So, okay, I'm going to take a chance and like up this, like, you know, go up, you know, to text, and I'm hoping that I don't lose the show by doing this. So. All right. So hopefully, okay. Sorry, guys. You know I'm not good at any of this, so I just wanted to shoot a quick text, a reminder text. But anyway, it doesn't matter if he comes on or not. But the other part of the show that I want to talk, and I'm not saying I'm not going to talk about this. I just want to save conversation in case. Is that I sent Jay a link today. Oh, it was probably a TikTok. If I had to guess, I would say it's a TikTok. And I'm an idiot right now, you guys. The worst kind. Savage Comet Entertainment. Yes. There's the link to come onto the show if you guys want to come up. There's the link in the chat. And but I also sent Jay this and big shout out to Jim Savage. Y'all know I call him Jay, right? I don't want to confuse everybody. But big shout out to him because he does all this shit for me, and I think it's dope that he does. I'm not mad at him about it at all. But I sent him a video of this chick. She is just dogging women who sleep with men, like dogging them and saying it's disgusting that you want multiple men to put their thing inside of you. I don't know if she used the word thing, but it was very similar to thing, put him inside of you. And she was saying, you know, what disgusting creatures we all were. Basically, it was disgusting. And, you know, who would want to do that and whatever. You know, my immediate reaction is, fuck you. I mean, that's just my immediate reaction, like off the rip, like, fuck you, bro. And I don't even really, you know, talk like that, but that's how I felt about it. And I don't know why Gilly is all while literally I'm on the show. She probably thinks I'm on my computer. But anyway, so this chick is just, I mean, I don't know if Jay's gonna put it up or not, and he may not. But she was horrible. Like she was just judging the fuck out of anybody who'd slept with any amount of men, basically. I think she used the number, I don't even know if she used the number 20 to 30. I think she said something like 20 to 30. Why would you want to sleep with all those men? It's so disgusting. There was like 48 comments. I mean, the last time I clicked on it, there wasn't a lot of views or anything. I don't even know how I saw it, to be honest with you. I mean, obviously it just comes up on certain shit. I still haven't figured out how TikTok actually works. Hey, Gilly. There she is.
Boo boo.
The crew's coming. So, but anyway, and all her little friends were underneath were like, all her little friends underneath were like, facts, facts, big facts. That is the, and I was like, y'all are full of shit. All of y'all are full of shit. Cause you ain't about to tell me there's 20 women, 48 women in one spot associated with this same chick and none of them are fucking. Man, get out of here. Y'all are talking mad shit. What's up, Gills?
Hey, honey bunny.
How are you?
I'm doing well. What are you talking
Well,
about?
well, I'm expecting a guest. And so we're talking about two different things. We're talking about femininity in women and or the lack of femininity in women.
Oh yeah.
And without using the M word, we're not going to talk about the M word. We just want to talk about the femininity of it. But
The
I
three-letter
sent
M word?
the what?
Is it a three-letter M word?
No, it's a big word,
Oh,
masculinity. So
gotcha.
anyway, yeah. I mean, I said it 100 times already, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just being funny. And the other thing is, I sent Jay this TikTok thing or whatever of this chick, and she's she's literally saying, why, why, why would y'all want to fuck these men? I don't think she says fuck, but there goes. Jay's gonna play it. I love when he does this shit. It makes my show look all professional and shit. He's dope as fuck. Go ahead, play that. Listen what she said.
This app is so funny sometimes. I just saw this video where this girl's talking about if y'all don't want us passed around, what makes y'all think we want y'all passed around? And the response from the guy was hilarious. Oh my God.
What was the response?
Ladies, do y'all really want to be like with a lot of different guys, like having them stick their tool in you, a lot of different guys, like 20, 30 guys? What the fuck
Yeah,
is that?
basically all it
That's
was.
the
Actually.
nastiest shit ever. He is going inside of you. You're not going inside of him.
She's not getting
He's
enough.
going inside of you. Inside. How in the hell you want that many tools inside of you? Think about that shit. Think about it. God damn, y'all some hoes.
Oh my goodness gracious, Kim. Kim.
My
So
my
here's my
immediate
thought. She needs more inside of her.
I
She has a
mean,
lack of insertion.
um, my response was fuck her. Like fuck her. Like you a hoe.
Well, don't take it
Like,
personal. Don't take it immediately personal.
I'm not taking it personal,
Oh
but
no.
I'm not taking it personal. I don't
No,
give a
she
fuck.
just sounds like someone who's lacking. Like you need some dick in your life. Type of anger.
I mean, obviously she needs some dick in her life. She's
She
uptight
said
as
inside, like bitch, you haven't had a while inside.
like I mean, she said that shit like she meant it. So there's that. Hey everybody, if you're just coming into the studio, really it's just a makeshift at my place, but whatever. Subscribe, like, and share the shit out of the show, please.
She did say
Subscribe.
tool. That was funny.
You've been here again a million times. I need you to go ahead and do the thing, do the like button thing. So anyway, that was the other video. And I was like, first of all, let me just say this. Wherever we go when we leave here, even if you are absolutely 100% sure that you're going to go up to the pearly gates of heaven and talk to Jesus and God themselves and speak to them directly, and that they're going to give you direction, I can assure you that even if that was the case, and I am wrong on every level that I could be wrong on spiritually and
That's
religion,
St. Peter. She can't be judging people. It's
I
ridiculous.
promise you that he ain't going to ask you about me. Okay, he's not going to ask
Right. He's
you
only
about
going to ask you about you. Exactly.
ask about you. He's not going to ask you about me. So
And
you know
she, you
what?
know what? She sounds like somebody who regrets a whole lot of inside she took.
I
So
mean, I just feel like let's not pretend like everybody ain't fucking and it's not gross anymore. Like let's just like that whole idea of like let's just move on. There's certain things that we can hang on to as a society. But at the end of the day, we're all hypersexual. We sexualize everything. Literally everything is sexualized, to the perversion, of course. And you know, everybody's just, and I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not suggesting that, but let's not act like just everybody's gross, because literally I can't even imagine how many women that I know and that I've even encountered in passing, because a lot of women will tell you all of their business, and I mean all of it. I'm probably half the population of women that have slept with 20 to 30 men. All I'm saying, like, we're all not disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, get over yourself. 7, my love. Uh-oh.
I'm here. I'm sorry.
How you doing?
Hi, 7.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear
How you
you.
doing?
Can y'all hear me?
Hey, open all day like 7-Eleven. What doing, baby?
Let the
What's
shenanigans
going on
begin.
with you? Welcome.
Just making a road trip real quick. That's it.
So what's your experience? Do you run across a lot of women who are truly feminine, and like, do you acknowledge it? I asked this question on my last show, actually. Do you acknowledge that when you see it, because it is seems like such a rarity now? Or is it not a rarity to you? Do you think you specifically attract those type of women? What y'all say? I
I
guess.
attract those type of women personally.
Shut up, you do not.
No, I actually attract butch
Wow.
women.
7, we can't hear you. Baby cakes. I don't know what happened, but we actually can't hear you. So, but hopefully when he comes back on and we can hear him, he will tell us his version of his experience, which we know he will, because he don't mind sharing at all.
Well, I'll
What
share
about you?
just a second.
You don't
In all
really.
seriousness, I think I attract very feminine men because they all seem to bitch and cry a lot. And it's not the normal, I'll allow anybody to have feelings and emotions. This is bitching, moaning, and crying about every tiny thing every single second. And it seems to be a pattern with me. So I don't know if I'm like a mother hen or I'm codependent. Not quite sure, but they all seem to be witches with a B. And I'm not cracking on emotion. This is beyond emotion.
Yeah, let me tell y'all something. What's wrong, Gilly? Hopefully 7's gonna come back on. I'm sure he's having some technical difficulties, it sounds like. I mean, and he is in Colorado, so he's literally in Denver area too. So he's in the mountains. So there's no telling what may have happened or what happened. But anyway, so
I would guess that he would like somebody that has a little masculinity to her. Stands up for herself, speaks up for herself, isn't timid. And I'm not saying that the opposite or the antithesis of those are weak, or I'm just saying a little more masculine than feminine. God, I'll always offend someone. So muting, I am.
yeah. Excuse me. So I don't know. I don't know how I would respond to that. I mean,
Well, give it about 5 minutes. Somebody's gonna come in here and they're gonna sound real masculine, but the words that come out are gonna be real feminine. Give it about 10 minutes.
Who, me?
No, this sucker here, sucker, motherfucking lollipop.
Is that a thing, you guys? I don't know what a lollipop is, but anyway, I mean, not. Oh,
Get it?
It's
a sucker.
Are you okay tonight? Like, do you need to?
I took a Xanax already. I smoked already. This is calm as it's gonna get.
Wow. All right. So Gilly's on one today, you guys, apparently. So anyway, topic of discussion. feminine women do you run across? Well, you don't really go anywhere
Well,
to
I
be.
have, daughters. And so I have one that's super. See, I hate to say how I would describe femininity versus masculinity because it then seems to pigeonhole people. And so I have a girly twin. I have a really girly twin, and they're all girly in ways, except for the boy one, the he. She she's not very girly at all, except for she. Oh man, I tell you what, when you have a gay daughter, you get used to it. You love her, of course, you love her unconditionally. Love her to pieces. She shaves off her head. She starts taping down them boobs. Doesn't matter, you love her. Sometimes you say he. She don't care. Sometimes you say she, because that's all you've ever known. But when she hopped out of the shower naked with a bald head and a set of titties, I gotta tell you, it freaked me out for a fucking second. It freaked me the fuck out. I had to remind myself, oh shit, that bitch a girl. So Brittany is very girly. Bridget is also girly, but she has her masculine ways. Well, she fight like a dude. She talk like a dude. She has about the emotional range sometimes of a dude. And then, of course, we got the strap-on wearer. But yeah, I can see it in my own family, masculine versus feminine in the female world.
So I really don't. I mean, other than the women that I'm around in the bar, and a lot of men would probably say, and I could be wrong if I am, I digress, would say that a lot of women that are in a bar are just, masculine by nature. But, I don't know. I'm sure that I came across different at the bar than I would, but it just depends on who was at the bar. Like with Bruce, I'm sure y'all been on here hopefully y'all been on here when Bruce has been on here. You can't see me? Well, that sucks balls. Can you see me now?
No, we haven't been able to see you since I've come on. You think that's me interfering with you?
No. What about now?
It flickered, but still no.
I don't know. I didn't
Now
know.
you're totally off. Now go back on.
I didn't know that y'all couldn't see me.
Is your camera turned or is your camera slid off?
No,
Sometimes cameras have a slide.
I'm looking at myself. What about now?
No. I'm going to exit and see if you come back.
All right. Could y'all see me before Gilly came on? I don't know why I'm talking to y'all, not looking at the chat. I got to switch. I can't see you, Kim. Can you see me now? How come nobody said shit? Nobody said nothing. How long y'all ain't been able to see me? I can see you when I'm not on there. Can y'all see me? Can everybody else see me now? Okay, well, come back on and see if I go away. I'm just curious. If you don't mind. And where'd 7 go? Yes, okay, come on. I don't know, but y'all can see me right now, so we're gonna find out if it's Gilly. I mean, I don't think it's probably Gilly. I think it's
Yeah, you go away when I come on, you go away. Well, I'm not worth missing your pretty face. So what the mess?
Yes, you are. But I got something in my now. Now that y'all can see me, I got something in my fucking eye. So, but anyway, so let's talk about. All right, so okay, but can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so that's beautiful. So you can hear me. Okay, so hold on, because I have to send somebody.
Is your special guest coming?
You know what? I mean, possibly. I don't know. It's a little late. I mean, it's been 30 minutes. So I did talk to him earlier in hopes that he was coming on, but
Ain't nobody got time for that. Kidding.
yeah. So, all right, I got to get back to y'all. I don't know where y'all went to, but okay. Yeah, no, I can see me on my end. I mean,
Okay.
obviously. And as long as y'all can hear me, but I'm just curious
But we
about
have
the
a whole comment section, so maybe
you.
they
Right,
could
but
say.
can you see me? So, okay, it's established. Y'all can hear me. So, is that your TV, Gillian?
Oh my God.
That was really loud.
That was the Expendables.
Okay, so, um, how are you defining femininity?
Girly, prissy, emotional.
Very fucking interesting. Are you serious?
So see, I don't like how that comes across.
I was
I'm
listening to you explain it, and I was surprised, but I thought that's what you were going to say. I mean, I thought
look
that's
at
what.
me and you. Don't you exude more femininity and I exude more masculinity? And doesn't that come down to wardrobe mannerisms, game? I have none. I'm like a dude. You play the game expertly. I mean, literally, take us for example. And everything that makes you feminine and me masculine, I keep attributing to whether physical traits or attitude.
I don't know how to respond to that other than to say,
Should I be high? I mean,
oh, okay. Hold on. Let me get back here. Hold on. Hey
where'd you?
Jay. Hey Jay, can you put the link in the chat right now for someone to get on?
StreamYard, baby.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Savage.entertainment. Like and subscribe.
Yeah,
Share the
while
shit
we're
out of the
pausing,
show. Hit the bell
yeah,
for notifications.
yeah, thank you. So if you want to come on the show, you'll just hit that link right there and you'll pop on the show. We don't know about visuals right now, so we don't know if we're going to be able to see you, but we're going to be able to hear you anyway. That we've pretty much established, I think. So hopefully that remains the same. But you just click on that link, and it'll bring you on the.
So yeah, I think if you take us as an example, it's a perfect example of more of a feminine female, and more of a masculine female.
I would have never.
Let's just take our armpits, for example. Yours are feminine. Mine are masculine.
Okay, and so something's wrong with you. I've mentioned that before,
but I'm telling you, that's the only way I can characteristic by physical or attitude or things like that. How would you characterize feminine versus?
I mean, I'm not saying that there's not a fashion kind of thing for me, but I also want to be very clear that when I say that, just because like, for instance, me wearing heels all the time, I wear heels all the time. And although that is to me extremely.
But you also have a 9mm. So are those both feminine things just because it's purple?
I'm just saying, like, dresses me feel very feminine and like a woman, but I don't want to take away from the fact that there's that femininity that I'm talking about is about qualities like a nurturing quality and a loving quality and healing qualities and be receptive to a man and teachable and be able to honor what his intentions are, and what he, it's up to you to.
I mean, I do all of those things, but I do it in a more harsh way. Like, for example, nurturing in a manner of support. Like, you can do this. I got your back. Whatever we could face it together. I got you. That's more nurture. Is that nurture? And I would say, bitch, I got you. Get that shit done.
I mean,
are you fucking whining again? I say that one a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. And see, again, I don't know if Seven's
no matter
still
what
on.
you say, someone's going to be offended in the sense of, oh,
There
you
is
don't think I nurture and I can't be a man?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. So if you're on the live right now with us, right where it says savage.com entertainment, that right there is the actual link.
https://streamyard.com/PPU 6BFWQSN. Ooh.
Seven's about to here. Okay, Seven. Seven, you saw the link, right? Okay.
Well, this is going to be great.
And I'm under the impression that, because I can't see, so for y'all, I mean, y'all know this stuff, but I can't see unless you're talking in the chat. I don't know that you're here. So I know Silky's here and K Boogie's here and Gilly's here. Well, Gilly's on here, but I know because they commented. I know Seven's here now because he commented. I can't see if there's other guests, but this link right here at savagecom.entertainment that says StreamYard, that's the link to actually come on the show. So if you click that link, it will bring you directly onto the show with me, basically, or in a little hut, and then we'll add you to the show. So I'm hoping that helps, because I have someone else trying to get on as well too. So Seven, are you having problems getting on as well too, or no? All right, so we're waiting to see kind of who's doing what. Let me park. Okay, cool. And then Jay, I don't know if you can see all the people that are on here, but I was having a few issues, but good. Okay, cool. I'm glad. All right, great, dope. Because I really want to have a conversation with, definitely, and let me see if I'm trying to pull somebody else up on the show, you guys. Y'all know I'm absolutely worthless at this stuff. So, and again, I don't. So anyway, Seven's coming on. I know he'll have this conversation because I mean, he's capable of having these type of conversations.
Okay, good.
I know that.
I'm gonna mute while he talks.
Okay, so you're back. Oh, so Seven's here. Okay, great. And yeah. Seven.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Hi.
How you doing?
Hello, Seven.
Gil, you are crazy, but I love you.
Listen, they tested me for a chemical imbalance, so apparently I'm just crazy by choice.
Yeah, that's an emotional choice, because you too, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
So how are you? How you been? Are you good? Is everything fantastical?
I mean, life is life. We all got our struggles. I'm not gonna complain. Just learn to be a better version of me every day. But it was very interesting that we're having this conversation about women and their feminine virtue. And I like some of the ways that Gilly was giving characteristics. Even to the point where you were like, I wear heels. I just think that we've lost important pieces of that, and we're still trying to find it. Men are trying to find it for their partners. Women are trying to find it for themselves in a backdrop of, I'm a bad female, what I need a man for, which that's starting to crumble heavily now in our social
A
environment.
systematic racism took the man out of the home. So we had an entire generation of women, generations of women that had to take on a masculine role. And it was probably very hard to kick it.
I wouldn't say they took on the masculine home. It was social media, entertainment, and the change of the guard that created that. I don't think necessarily um, women were forced to be masculine. That's just not something I'm willing to buy into now, based on what we see today uh, in our society. Women were empowered to act like they were masculine, but you can never be a man. You can never take the hems of the masculine energy and manifest it in a healthy manner as a woman.
Agreed. Agreed. It comes out toxic. That's the toxic masculinity. That's literally you gotta
And the good thing is, this isn't my opinion. This is nature. This is history coming to back us, bite us in the ass. We can talk about the man being taken out of the house, but
right.
when did the woman let her place go?
Hey, know your role. I've been said that.
On who? What? Well, I don't even know what you said, you guys.
I have been said that women need to know their role and let the men play their role. And everybody play their role. And we don't want to have these ugly ass, killer ass kids out here on the street.
Well, what's interesting is that there's not any nice way for me to put that. It really comes out that way. And normally,
Arrogant? We have a whole new stance on
no,
arrogance, honey. If you think
no,
it, you say it.
no, it wasn't about arrogance. And I really hope this other brother can get on here because he's been trying to jump on. I really hope he can get on because me and him talk about positive narcissism. That shit is kind of dope ass conversation that we have that or we acknowledge. It's kind of that could be a whole nother show. But anyway, can y'all still not see me? Y'all can just hear me,
Can't
which is
see.
oh well, y'all can y'all pictures up, but my picture is like my real person. But anyway, so Seven, let me ask you: do you run across a lot of feminine women or women that are carrying really qualities? And first of all, what do you consider feminine? What do you consider you would say?
I'm going to say rare, and I'm not saying it as a. I'm just saying
Seeing
we run into a lot of them because of the way that we are programmed. Just one moment. Just one moment.
I wish I were more feminine, but that would require a lot of like additional self care, and I'm not sure if I'm up to the task. I'm quite lazy.
yeah, but I don't think that self care has anything to do
I
with being
wish
feminine.
you know what? I wish I thought of it in different terms. I hate to short one side or the other with the way I describe it. I really don't like the way I describe it.
But I mean, it is what it is to whoever to different people. Via why we're having the conversation anyway, because this could potentially be a lot of what is a problem with the what is the problem with women, saying, "Hey, as soon as I meet the right man, then I'll show up. I'll be submissive. I'll submit to the right man. I'll be feminine to the right man." And
What's the
then
problem with that?
because you can't just do that. That's what my whole. You just can't show up one day and decide to just drop all your masculine behavior and just be feminine and just be submissive. It's not that fucking easy. You have to literally
I hate the I'm submissive, and
become.
I hate that word.
You're not submissive, Gilly. That is
And
not.
how am I not?
You are not submissive. You are. Right now, you're broken.
Well, you know what? I was submissive for too long, and it
You're
created a freaking
broken.
pattern where I felt resented.
Not submissiveness that we're talking about with what you got going on. It's brokenness. It's your inability to look at yourself and truly love yourself, or make any attempt to love yourself where you're
Your
at.
mama broken. Your mama broken. Shoot, I'm kidding.
My mama is broken. My mama is very broken. And I was very broken, very broken. But it's not submissiveness. It is definitely not the submissiveness that I'm speaking on and the feminine that I'm speaking about anyway. I don't consider what you're doing and
You're
what
talking submit your masculine ways.
I mean, me personally, yeah. When I speak of submission, I mean that I
Okay.
release my masculine energy to the person that I'm with, the man that I'm with, or in his space or whatever be the case. And what's going on, Lavon? Thanks for coming to the show. Oh, real quick, subscribe, like, and share the shit out of the show. Even if you've been on a million times, please, please, please
I
still
shared it with myself. Share it with yourselves.
click the like button, no matter what. Click the like button. Click the like button. There's a link in the chat if you're trying to come on. I had somebody on saying they were having trouble, so I was hoping they'd go out and come back in. Let me send the link to them real quick, and we'll see if that works.
I actually had to go in and out a couple of times to get on. So it could be
Did you?
our servers.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. So, all right. So, what Gilly says she thinks you would prefer a more masculine type woman.
Who would?
You.
Never. I want peace. If I want.
Ooh, see? Another rendition of what masculine is.
No, because
Masculine can give you peace because they're taking on the less emotional role of a man. Masculine could just be a quiet, silent type that just got you and leads you and helps you.
I'm not interested in men. I think that's the problem. Most women get it twisted. Heterosexual men aren't interested in men. And I think
Period. Just they're not.
we got to get that delusional ideology off the table. I mean, it does no good.
Yeah, I get that. I love that actually, but it's a true statement. I mean, it's a true statement.
I don't have a problem with a woman who wants to go to the gym, who wants to ride 1,000 miles on a bike or swim the ocean. Do what you do, boo. But you bring that masculine stuff, you got to go.
So,
Man, that's just a bitter bitch. That ain't got shit to do with it.
That's a what?
Somebody that's not going to give you peace, they're just bitter about something.
That's not my problem.
Right, so you wouldn't attract a bitter bitch, even if she wasn't some heels. And you would take a bitch that did a triathlete because she's disciplined.
But Gilly, men like women show up with an avatar, and the problem is when you start pulling out those layers, all hell breaks loose.
Oh yeah, be you. Sell me the true goods so I can make a wise purchase.
Bingo. Same time,
Okay.
that takes vulnerability and courage.
So when you're flipping through and you see somebody you like and you get to talking to them, do you like them to be more feminine
I don't
or
care
and
whether
wait a minute, what do you characterize femininity? Quiet, submissive, girly,
feminine has nothing to do with
prissy?
submissive.
How do you characterize femininity?
Respect, know your place, honor
I
that
just
place.
said know your role. See?
What? Because you can't go in and back in the days when I was a child, we cleaned toilets, we cooked, we cleaned. I know how to make oatmeal cream of wheat. Does that mean that I don't want somebody to make it for me? You feel me? But at the same time, doesn't mean that I can't go in the kitchen, cook a full meal, make a dessert, and you a glass of wine.
A dude can do
Serve.
that.
Say
Matter
that.
of
Of
fact, I'd
course,
rather have a dude do that for me.
again, this is the difference between obligation and honoring someone. Like, I'm not doing this shit because I'm obligated to take care of a man. I'm doing this shit because I truly want and desire to take care of my person. I want to pour all the love that I have onto them. I want them to fucking feel this. Okay? I want them to fucking feel this.
And what
Period.
type of man, and what type of man wants that type of woman? I think that's the thing people are getting. A good man wants a good woman.
Why is that?
So you say Seven's with me in saying that, like,
See, look at
that
that. I couldn't even get the wash machine open, and I squished it like a man. There's my masculinity, you motherfuckers.
so, Lisa. So as a woman, so as a man, I should say, do you consider femininity and us submitting like separate, or is it collective? Or is it co-me? I mean, like, what do you guys as men feel about that? Do you have separate conversations about submissiveness and femininity? Do you even have these conversations with other men about women and femininity? My other person's having a problem coming on the show too. He's tried several times. Friend of mine, I know Seven said he tried multiple times to get on the show. So, I mean, it could very well be me, you guys. It really could. Chat lives matter, but it was kind of us getting on the show. You already know toilets. I don't want. Yes, you do, silly. What do I do? I don't want her to wear underwear. Of course you don't, Silky. We already, I mean, that's just kind of, we know that. I'm not wearing your underwear right now, Gilly. But I can't hear Seven anymore. Seven, do you know that I can't hear you? And can y'all see me now again, or no? Because Seven's still on here. Yes, you do, silly. I don't want her to wear underwear. Yes, you do, Silky. Oh, Silky. Silky. You are wearing mine right now. Y'all are stupid, for real. So anyway, so Seven's probably gonna have to. I don't know. It's just it's a bad technical night, you guys. Just here. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter to me one way or the other. Now Seven's gone, as well too. But obviously, we're having crazy technical difficulties this evening, and I don't really. I don't want to have to keep going through like back and forth. I really want to have this conversation by all means. So, I mean, I'll give everybody like a second to see if they're even able to jump back in. Otherwise, we're going to have a part 2. Everybody's going to have to come back and come on the show.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but you sound
Okay.
like a bad radio station. And Gilly's back.
Gilly's
Gilly's back. I can hear her, but I can't see her, which makes sense. 7, like in and out, but he's like, it sounds like a bad radio station, you guys. Tragic. All right. Too much technical shit for me. I don't know about y'all, but it's too much technical shit for me. So I appreciate y'all hanging in there. His connection is bad. Is that what you're telling me right now? Okay. It's his connection, not ours. That makes sense. Because, I mean, he's probably in the mountains, honestly. Because we can hear Gilly, but 7, now we can't hear you at all, 7. I can see you up here, but I can't hear you at all.
I got you on mute. Give me just one more second.
Okay. He sounds like a robot. He sounds like a robot, guys. So
I think he got by the abominable snowman or something.
I hate that my friend was not able to come on the show.
Is he in the chat? Is your special guest trapped in the chat room?
I'm under the impression that he was at one time. Yes, trying to get on. He was in the chat.
I can dry polyester, right?
I mean, you're talking to someone who doesn't even take things that say dry clean over to the dry cleaners. I wash everything myself.
I know you can't dry 100% cotton, but I don't know what this is. Ooh, that's 100% cotton. I am not drying that. Okay.
So, but anyway, you guys, my chat skills are less than par. Just keep that in mind. Let me see what Jay said. He wasn't in the chat. He wasn't? Oh. He said Jay said he wasn't in the chat.
Can you hear me now?
Well, said he couldn't have clicked the link, yeah.
You can hear me clearly now?
He's not a robot. Like a legit
That's
robot.
not me.
All right. Here's the deal. So all right. All right, you guys. All right. I know that you're here, but yeah.
Are you going to end the show?
I am going to end the show because it's, yeah, it's on my end too. It's just obnoxious. So
did you smoke before the show?
I smoked during the show too. And your point is?
Okay, well, that was the fucking problem.
What was the problem? What do you mean?
We just weren't on the same level. If I had smoked immediately before, I would have been a little. We need to bring Drinking Gillian back.
Oh, I don't know about all that.
That was a trip.
I don't know about all that.
That girl crazy.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure how I feel about that. So, but anyway, everybody subscribe, like, share, even though it's the end of the show. Big shout out to SavageCom.Entertainment and Jim Savage, because he takes care of me and I appreciate him. So I apologize for the technical difficulties. I'm sure that some of that was my fault just because of how now I'm shaking my head for real. So I don't know what that's all about. I don't know if it's a glitch anywhere, but Jay's like, now.
Hey, somebody in the chat, tell me, can I dry 60% cotton, 40% polyester?
No, stupid. What's wrong with it?
I don't want to shrink this Walmart shit.
So thank y'all for showing up. I hope that there was at least some type of conversation that got through about, stuff. But we're gonna do a part. I'll come back. We'll have the same conversation next week because I really want my guest to come on the show. You can go to bed, Gilly. I really want my guest to be able to have conversation too. And I think at 7 would be dope having him speak as well. So I appreciate everybody on the show, Jim Savage and everybody that showed up, Silky, K Boogie, Gilly, Levon, Gilly. So I appreciate y'all. And next Tuesday, same time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, In Love with Kimberly Michael. Bye.